feel like you have reached. It's I never imagined myself on the cover of this. I never dreamed of being on the cover, but it feels great. Nice.
And I mean, before we move into what
actually you feel viable.
Okay.
You feel like you can. You're part of industry.
And firstly, we have to congratulate you. That was an amazing performance in Madari. I mean, please give a huge round of applause for that. Fantastic. I think we met before the release, and we had spoken about it, and you were telling us all about the film.
I didn't do any false promises, right?
Yeah.
When I told you about the film, I told you what it was.
Yeah, that I agree. So, I mean, now we would like you to tell everybody here. What was the kind of preparation that went into doing, a role like Madari, or how you changed from role to role, be it a Piku or then move to a Madari?
Actually, Madari, I didn't have to do anything about the role, but the whole effort, all the hard work went into putting the story together. There's a thriller and there's an emotional part. There's a father-son bonding story. So bringing that two elements together was the most difficult part.
And how was Nishikant Kamath also in the?
Nishi is is a fantastic director, and he takes time, but he thinks a lot about the story.
But as part producer also of this, you were very involved creatively also in the whole process of the movie and everything. So I mean, we would like to know what were your inputs in this whole.
Like the idea, when the idea came, I decided who's going to write it. I decided who's going to direct it. Then the idea of song was mine. So I was, and what kind of song it would be, that also I had in mind.
Like Damadam.
Damadam, right?
Yeah. All right. And so, I mean, you've worked with like a huge range of directors now, whether it's Hollywood, Bollywood, on both sides. Who is your favorite director?
See, I loved working with Anurag, Basu, Tigbanshu Dhulia, Vishal Bharadwaj, Sujit.
But who brings out the most of Irfan Khan?
I think I have a different relationship with everybody. Like Tigbanshu ke saath I can improvise. Vishal gives me a very precise lines, so I enjoy what he gives, but still I can improvise. Anurag Basu ke saath to koi baar scene bhi nahi hota, idea hi hota hai sirf. You go and just do it. So you have to strike relationship. It's like playing with different players.
Okay.
And
I mean, now I also have to ask you. I've asked you this before, but I'm going to ask you this again. How was the experience of working with Tom Hanks also at Inferno?
अब जब फिल्म आएगी तो देख लेना यार, उसका एक्सपीरियंस का बताया क्या होगा. फिल्म से समझ में आ जाएगा क्या एक्सपीरियंस था.
No, but I mean, as an actor, I mean, what can everyone learn, from their processes out there and, stuff like that also?
I don't think we are ready to learn.
Oh. Alright, so we're going to open it to a round of questioning from the audience here, if there's anyone who wants to ask. Yeah.
Irfan, you are a producer, you are an actor, okay? When you're producing your own film, okay, where does a producer draw a line or where does the actor draw a line? Because the actor always wants to do more and the producer wants to cut that. So,
no, explain me. Producer wants to do...
In terms of course, when it comes to finance or production.
So finance section I was not involved at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Just the creative producer, just bringing up the team and then leaving it to the director.
Okay.
And like in the marketing, now that we were producer and I was the only actor, Jimmy was, he went out. So I had certain ideas, I had certain, so there was a kind of input was taken. Otherwise, when you are working with other people as well, there are other actors involved and you have nothing to do with the production, then you do what the producer says about marketing. And marketing sometimes becomes very boring. And you don't even know whether it's effective or not, whether it's doing something or not, and you keep on doing it. You have formula कि यहाँ जाना है, वहाँ जाना है, वहाँ जाना है, press से बात करना है. उसका कितना असर हो रहा है, you don't know. So I was very conscious कि whatever we are doing, is it reaching or not reaching? So in this film, marketing was a little bit, we had our say in that.
Yes.
Irfan, when we see on the cover, it's written that watch me break my own image.
Yeah.
So I want to know more about that. What exactly does that mean? What image and...
Oh yeah. See, what happens when you do a film, when you do a part, when you do a role, you create an image, and industry wants to use that image, and they give you similar parts. And if you keep doing it, then that image becomes, you keep on pumping in that image. But with me, what happens when I create any image, I feel strange, or I feel caged when people start identifying me with that image. You do hustle and you get similar kind of role, and you keep doing villain. You do keep doing parts where you intimidate. There's a kind of intimidation in that image, and then how you break it? You do a love story, then people start watching you in a particular way, and then how you do you do some other movie and you break that image. Like when I was doing Hustle and Maqbool, they had a kind of presence was very important in those two movies. After that, I got Namesake. Now Namesake has nothing to do with presence. So that's how you keep on breaking it.
But do directors tend to come to you with the same kind of stuff, even the
yes.
Nami directors also?
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yes. Because it's easier for them. They don't have to Sujit could think of me as a romantic.
They don't see you in different roles.
They don't see because it needs imagination. When they get the ready stuff, they want to use it as it is.
Yes.
So do you have any plans of doing regional cinema?
Oh yes, why not? Plans. I would love to do it if I get a chance. Any region. You have any story?
Yeah.
Sir, does your standing in Bollywood change with the number of Hollywood films you have in your kitty?
I think I got respect from the audience, but there was no difference in our industry. Nobody gave me a part because I was doing Hollywood cinema. It's just the audience that they felt nice, they felt proud, they felt they really felt nice that I could make my space there.
Yeah.
Compared to other Bollywood stars, you keep a bit low profile. Why?
Low profile. I don't like talking here. I don't like talking actually about myself. And I don't believe in this whole thing of PR machinery. You keep PR machinery to not so that आपकी कोई गलत न्यूज़ ना छपे. ये बार-बार न्यूज़ छपते रहना, उस पे सरवाइव करना, उस पे अपना करियर बिल्डअप करना, वो मैंने सीखा नहीं है और मैं चाहता भी नहीं हूँ.
So आपकी PR machinery is there to see that you are not
कोई उल्टा
out
सीधा
there in the
ना,
news.
मतलब कोई उल्टा सीधा ना छपे, उसको कंट्रोल कर ले. गलत कई बार ऐसा होता है कि मतलब कोई भी कुछ भी छाप देता है आपके नाम से, तो कम से कम एटलीस्ट यू हैव योर PR तो यू कैन टॉक टू देम.
तो इरफान सर, जो इस बार आपने कदम लिया था मदारी,
बट ये आई रियली लाइक दिस.
Thank you.
This PR I really like because I wanted to come on the cover. Recently I thought I didn't want to do interview अंदर आपका 4-5 पेज के अंदर कुछ छपा हुआ था. I wanted to come on the cover and this is thank you very much.
Welcome.
लेकिन इरफान सर, इस बार आपने बहुत जबरदस्त प्रमोशन किया. हर चैनल पे, टाइम्स नाउ पे भी आप गए, आज तक पे भी आप गए. तो वो कहीं ना कहीं PR स्ट्रेटेजी नहीं थी, ये वो
तो फिल्म की है ना, वो तो करनी पड़ती है ना. अब मैं तरीके ढूंढ रहा हूँ कि जैसे ना करना पड़े. मेरा बस चलेगा तो मैं एक पॉइंट पे सिर्फ फिल्म अनाउंस करूंगा और गायब हो जाऊंगा. मैं चाहता ये हूँ आइडियली. अब क्योंकि ये ज़रूरत हो गई है लोगों को बताना कि फिल्म आ रही है, वो लोगों तक पहुँच रही है, बात नहीं पहुँच रही है, तो आपको करना पड़ रहा है ना. तो अब ऐसा थोड़ी कि PR मुझे पसंद नहीं है तो मैं फिल्म करके फिल्म को डुबो दूँ, है ना.
अच्छा सर, कल एक बहुत बड़ी राइटर महाश्वेता जी का निधन हो गया, तो आप कुछ कंडोलेंस के रूप में या शोक में व्यक्त करना चाहेंगे?
बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट राइटर थी, बहुत कमाल का उन्होंने लिटरेचर लिखा है और मैं बहुत ज़्यादा रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ. मैं उनकी कहानी पे फिल्म करना चाह रहा था. आई थिंक जहाँ भी हो उनकी आत्मा को शांति पहुँचे. जो चाह रही थी, आई होप जो चाह रही थी इस कंट्री में वैसा माहौल क्रिएट हो.
So this time for the promotion of the film, you took a different generally actors go on shows and they promote their films. You instead had done an announcement during the traveling in the trains. So what made you think of that way of promotion? Like,
That was, I think that was not my idea. That was they came up with it, and I don't know which trains it was running. There's some trains में तो चल रहा था ना उसमें.
the local.
क्या होता है ना? I think we should keep on thinking about out of box. You know, we should not get caged in the formula. Everything tends to become a formula. So one has to keep on thinking so that you have freshness. But these things, they're talking to politicians or something. This was a extension of what the film was trying to do. Film was trying to comment on the system. So talking to these people was trying to make people understand what is the relationship of a system. Common man, politician, and system का क्या relationship है?
So, what is next for Irfan Khan?
I would love
because
to do
you said you want to break your image and this thing. So what?
a romantic comedy. I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Romantic comedy.
Yeah.
Well, Irfan, adding to that question, we heard that next will be with Kangana. Your next will be with Kangana.
इसके बारे में मुझे पता नहीं है.
जैसे कि आपने कहा खबर में रहने की बात है, तो ये खबर है कि आप अगली फिल्म कंगना के साथ.
मुझे नहीं पता इसके बारे में. ये हो सकता है कहीं बात हुई हो और किसी ने पिकअप किया हो, किसी ने पॉसिबिलिटी बताई हो कि ऐसा हो सकता है और वहाँ से लीक हुआ हो और ये छप गया. अभी हमसे इस बारे में कोई डिस्कशन नहीं हुआ है, इस बारे में कोई बात हुई नहीं.
तो आप हिंदी मीडियम में कर रहे हैं, हिंदी मीडियम
कर रहा हूँ
जी. तो उसके बारे में कुछ बताएं क्या है?
वो ह्यूमरस फिल्म है, ह्यूमरस है बट कोई इशू है उसके अंदर.
That is not the romantic comedy.